YouTube. This is Megan's Apathetic Car Reviews, or as I like to call it, parts and emotional labor.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
For the uninitiated, these reviews are meant to provide the unresearched, disinterested perspective on luxury cars, or supercars, or whatever. Everybody's been waiting for this one for a long time, but it was delayed by COVID, much like everything else in our lives, for this year. So here we have this car that I've heard talked about for like 3 years, or whatever.
Yep.
When it was a concept people were talking about.
When it was a rumor.
Yeah. When did this become available?
This year.
This year.
Yep.
This is the new hotness, and it's a Corvette. And of course, I'm getting ready for any of these videos where there's a Corvette in the video, because it's going to be it's the grand epic debate that will forever rage among you people. Corvettes are just as good as supercars, except they cost like 1/3. And cool. This isn't just any Corvette C8. As you can see, when I walked in my garage and I saw this car, I laughed. This car will make you happy. This is Captain America's C8. Regardless of what we talk about with this C8, and I have no idea what I'm gonna say, this wrap is a huge amount of fun, and it makes you smile.
Oh, by the way, who did this?
Do we have a crossover event?
Oh,
Oh my god. Brink of Speed.
Brink Speed.
Heck yeah. America.
Subscribe.
Yes. Mike from Brink of Speed.
Mike
Thank
from
you.
Brink of Speed, please subscribe. When he asked me, he was like, "You want to review my car?" I'm like, "If you want me to." And it's like, "I like your reviews." I'm like, "Why?" So we'll do my best to do whatever it is I do every time I do this. You know, here's the thing. If it didn't have the Corvette emblem on it, I don't think I would have recognized exactly what type of car this is. It's not as flat as a Lambo, but the windshield kind of reminded me of the Lambo that I wrote. Which Lamborghini did I ride in?
That was a Huracan.
Oh, okay.
There's a really subtle cue. The shape of the cut in the front trunk is the exact shape of an Aventador's front end. It's almost like a little bit of a like this to Lamborghini.
But is that, or
It
is
is.
that, or is no, or is it like
An homage. Maybe it's,
an homage?
It could be. Maybe it's saying welcome to the club.
Yes. No, like, or yes, we can do what you can do. The difficulty is that Lambo and Ferrari have been doing what this car seems to just have now arrived at for decades.
Yeah.
That's a -1. As far as I'm keeping score of my knowledge of nothing, I don't want any complaints about this. There's a complaint line, you send them to Dan. Put the Corvette line up, Dan. I don't care. I've got no dog in this fight. My dog is parked out in the sun. We had a Corvette for a while, and that was its own long story.
Yep.
But this looks nothing like that Corvette.
No.
At all. It's
Nope.
not even close.
So you know what this is pretty much based off of.
The 458. So, like,
Yes.
I've heard you talk about it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yes. I was gonna get there.
Sorry.
I was gonna get there.
I'm forcing it.
Yes. You know, it's supposed to happen organically.
Sorry.
You're.
I'm ruining the vibe.
Yeah, I was told years ago, it's like, yeah, Corvette is trying to make a car, and it's gonna be mid-engine, and everybody's all like, "Mrr."
Can't beat a Corvette. They're gonna go to mid-engine next year. I'll probably eat my gun, but you know, it's not that bad of a deal, I guess. You like the mid-engines? Anybody like? Nobody does.
I didn't even know what mid-engine meant at the time, because of course it means it's in the back. Corvette probably thought long and hard about it and decided the only way that they were gonna put out a competitive automobile with the Ferraris and Lamborghinis is if they put a mid-engine in it.
Correct.
Because you can't achieve the same performance if you go front engine.
Well, you can, but it's harder. It changes the behavior and characteristics of the car to be a better driving experience, and it's more versatile.
Corvette has, you know, it's always had its own vibe. It's uniquely
Yeah.
American. It's more affordable. They're proud of that.
Yep.
Why would they then say, okay, I'm just going to basically reverse engineer a Lamborghini and a 458 and be like, Corvette?
Because they could do it for cheaper. In some way, you could say this is basically an affordable Ferrari.
Okay. Yeah.
It's mass produced, right? They've already made more of these than entirely 458s were produced in
Sure,
5
no,
years.
and I know that's America's strength,
But
right?
and that's how they make it cheap.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
So they make it cheap through like the industrial process, which
Yes.
they know how to crank things out really well with American cars. And I guess Ferrari doesn't have the scale to do that.
Correct.
But
Well, Ferrari intentionally
that's what I
sandbags production.
because they want it to be more rarefied,
Right.
right?
That's how they charge more.
Okay.
So the Ferrari makes over $100,000 per car.
Is there any appreciable difference in terms of materials? This is all like carbon fiber and
It's got good material. Yeah, they use a lot of good materials. I would say, like, is the quality of the leather going to be like Italian leather? No. Is it still nice? Yes. Is the carbon fiber good? Yes.
Well, and I don't think the average Corvette buyer is going to be like scrutinizing small nuances of like the quality of the leather.
Well, that's what you get when it's
Sure.
less than half the price.
Yes. No, like I don't think those guys are like, yeah, getting
Italian leather.
Yeah. So like versus again, like the fussy Ferrari
Yeah, right.
buyers are really like, yeah, no.
Well, but if you're paying 300
I
grand.
want it in the embossed crocodile, not this. Is this made of?
I don't know. Is this
Is
aluminum?
that
No.
No, that sounds
It's a
composite. Yeah.
okay? So versus on a lot of the supercars, what is it? It's a fancy material.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah.
That's carbon fiber.
And it's-
And so if you choose that, that's a smart choice because you always know everybody looking at it's like, that's carbon fiber. So that's one difference, I guess.
Sure.
Carbon fiber is
Versus
very
composite.
expensive
Yeah.
material.
Composite can
Okay.
be almost as light, but it's way cheaper.
Yup, this looks cool.
Yeah.
This like giant jutting cutout.
You know what it is?
What?
It's a Scoopy thing.
Well, it is a Scoopy thing. It's just a big one.
Yeah.
By the way, who did the wrap on this? Is beautiful.
STG Wraps and Scott Solar Auto Spa. STG Wraps designed the wrap, printed it, and then Scott Solar Auto Spa and STG Wraps put it on the car.
I wasn't even asked to do that, but observing how you guys work in the YouTube world, and I see
Yeah.
this wrap looking like this, being absolutely beautiful. I was like, we should do a shout out to that.
Oh yeah, no, this is one of the best wraps I've ever seen. 'Cause
Yes.
there's some atrocious
Beautiful.
wraps out there.
This is Captain America's car. This looks like what he would drive. He's not going to drive an exotic.
No,
It's Captain America.
He's driving a Corvette.
He's gonna drive a
driving this
Corvette.
Corvette. Come on, Captain. Come drive this vet. We'll film it. We'll film it.
I pray to God that happens one of these days.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Just invite me.
What's his
Come
name?
on,
Chris
Chris
Evans.
Chris Evans. Yeah, come on, Chris.
Chris Evans is
Drive this. Come on, YouTube. Make it happen.
Chris-
One of you knows someone that knows Chris Evans. Tell him to drive this damn car.
Tell Marvel to put it in one of the Avengers movies.
Dude, yes.
Come on.
Captain America's dead now, right?
They're replacing him.
Oh, who's gonna play him?
It's the guy that played the Hawk.
Oh yes, they are. I saw that handoff at the end of the Endgame.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm
So-
passing the torch.
Come on.
Whoever.
Yeah.
Yes,
Drive
I
my
got it,
car.
yes. Okay, and as long as we're calling out movie stars to come drive cars, please, Chris Hemsworth, come too. Oh, and Momoa, Jason Momoa. Yes, Chris Hemsworth and Jason Momoa. You also need to drive this
Well,
car.
All I want is you. Yeah, all I want is you.
Okay, I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Yeah. Okay, so this back looks like a 458. Cool venti things. I want you to see the engine. A very small trunk, so they are really trying to be like competitive with the other
Oh, yeah.
supercars.
And you know what fits in the trunk?
Golf clubs.
And the roof.
The roof?
The roof comes off.
Oh!
And it actually fits in here.
Okay. The interior reminds me of the other Corvettes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like regular GM carpet.
Yeah, I have to admit, I like this wing, this little wingy. This looks good. I like that. This looks like no other car. This, I would probably get that these headlights were a Corvette. They look it.
Mhm.
I don't know, there's a word for it, the little military looking
Chevron.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yep.
So I wouldn't mistake that. If I saw that, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's a note that looks, that's Corvette. Still radically different than any other Corvette I've ever seen.
Let's see something cool as well.
Yeah, show me cool things.
Watch when it shuts.
Ooh, soft touch. It's like my kitchen drawer. Okay, tell me about, because I don't know. I'm not going to use
Those
the
are
right
the
word.
exact same tires that are on my car.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. What is special about the brakes and the rims?
These are
and-
actually steel brakes. You gotta consider they're gonna come out with like some super duper models of the Corvette. Those are gonna have the crazy crap.
carbon fiber, or
Probably.
carbon ceramic.
Well, they'll have carbon ceramic brakes, yep, and then they may even have carbon fiber wheels.
Yeah, they will.
They probably will. So these are kind of like the regular metal wheels, regular steel brakes.
This comes to a point is Corvette-ish, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks very much like the C7. front-
Okay, yeah.
front. It's very sharp.
First glance, unstudied impression is like, what is this car? If you don't know this.
Mhm.
If you don't know this, you're not going to know. Like, as me,
Hmm?
I know all of you are experts. I don't care.
Is it?
Secret button. Secret
there.
button.
There you go.
Oh, what? Yeah, no, this is like most
Supercars.
Yeah, it's like there's not. You can put something in there. A weekender bag.
Yep.
Put your Birkin in there. Oh, excuse me. This is Corvette. It's more like Coach. So.
Oh, bird.
First bird. So the way I hear it, the way I see it, hearing all you people talking over the air is me absorbing what you guys.
Yep.
So no, that's okay. He's gonna put that in. Just, I'm certain of it.
The jump,
But yeah, years and years and years in and out with you guys arguing back and forth on message boards, in person when I'm trying to eat my dinner. Hear Dan talking in the loft on his business calls about what the decisional balance with it and weigh pros and cons. It's like mystique and certain materials versus performance, functionality, and
Affordability. Yeah.
which to me is like, before all this Ferrari stuff started happening in my life years ago, if the choice had been mine, I of course would have been like, go buy that thing. Great, it's more affordable, good. I wouldn't have had any other criteria. And you know, I know people talk about like Corvettes being like this, I don't know, like the stepchild of the supercar world or whatever, but I don't think that's correct. I think that's Porsche. I think Corvettes kind of belong in their own category. I think they have their own subculture.
Yeah.
I think, well, up until I saw the design changes in this one, I didn't think it was, they were trying to do direct compete. This looks like they're trying to do direct compete because they want to go as fast as Ferraris. How fast does this go, Dan?
194.
194. How fast does a 458 go, Dan?
212. Close enough.
Yes. What's the 0 to 60 in this, Dan?
GM claims 2.9. I've gotten 2.6.
He has gotten 2.6. What is 0 to 60 in the 458, Dan?
I think it's 2.9 or 3.0.
Okay.
So this is slightly faster.
Yep. Okay. So are we getting ready to go in?
Sure.
Let's go in.
Okay.
There's a good graphics card in the car, clearly. This looks like an iPad screen going on here. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
This is really pretty. I like this leather is very pretty.
Yeah.
This was optioned well. So I'm pleasantly surprised. Actually, for my purposes, I kind of like how this seat feels better.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to obviously adjust like a million miles, trying to appreciate the bolster changing.
Changing the bolsters.
I feel it in the small of my back.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
It's got a lot of
And
adjustments.
then it also has the lumbar.
Oh yeah, no, this seat does more fine-tuned adjustments than certainly any of the other cars I've been in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody hates how close I drive to the wheel. I don't care. You guys are not 5'2". This is very pretty interior. I am a fan. Again, this reminds me of the Lambo on the inside a little bit. And the wheel is very reminiscent of the other supercars as well. And the flappy paddles. We got the flappy paddles. Mode.
Mm-hmm.
What is mode?
It's like your driving mode, like if you want it to be
Oh,
sporty,
race
yep.
versus traction control.
Yep,
I
yep.
don't know.
Yep.
Okay, so how do you just...
You spin the wheel.
Oh, and then it'll do something here.
Yeah, it'll
Probably.
change your screen and stuff.
Oh, right. Before I do that, I'm going to change shoes because I'm in flip-flops.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. First, we have to set the mood.
Hmm.
I'm a new Corvette C8 owner. I'm wearing the finest of fine New Balance, and I don't have my jean shorts cut off. I had them hemmed because I'm the upper echelon of the blue-collar American car owner. I am prepared to tell everyone how much money I saved. Very prepared. I'm going to Cars and Coffee. How do we start it?
Brake, big button right there.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh,
It reset on my...
it went to
Excuse-
his position.
Okay, well that makes sense. It is Captain America's
It's
car.
got his keys.
The car knows what you want. I have read you need 12 inches between yourself and the steering wheel. I don't know if that's proper. Is that 12? That's not 12. Probably.
Getting close.
People always complain about me. Okay, so it's on regular, not race mode, right?
Correct.
And so...
You don't
How?
have to use the flappy paddles. You use this setup right here. So it's got R and D.
Well...
You pull for R.
Oh, pull.
That's reverse.
That's like Lambo.
Yep.
That's like the... Ooh,
Yep.
I'm a jet pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, look at that. That's weird.
It's a camera. There's no actual... I mean, there's a mirror too, but it's a camera.
I think it's... Yeah, no, like, this is beautiful. This... Oh my god.
Isn't that cool?
I love this.
Yeah, you can actually see.
I can see. I can never see. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, I really like that feature. And then drive. I
That,
think pull. Yep.
okay. And
That's it.
we're off. I love my new Corvette C8. I hate craft beer. Ugh. I don't like craft beer either, but where is Blinker? Okay, that's easy. America, coming to save the mother day, America. And Minnie is following.
We have a camera car.
I know. How fun is it when two YouTubers get together and you guys like, we can do so many more angles.
Yeah. Seriously.
Look at all this floor space. So much aerobics in here. So many activities.
I like the seat better.
Yeah.
This is my favorite seat of the supercars I've driven. I like this seat. It handles really well. I don't think I'm getting as much feedback from the wheel as I got in the Lambo, McLaren, and in the Ferraris.
It's a little bit more vague, but very little.
Yeah, no, I can tell though, because it's very subtle.
Yeah.
It's not as much like I can feel like every bump in the road through the wheel. I do know that I'm really liking this seat, man. This seat rules. And points on this. The technology's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, like way in my, I can see how fast I'm going in.
Yeah.
They like project it up on there.
Yeah, it's a heads-up display.
I did not know what that is.
Isn't that cool?
That's kind of cool.
It's got your blinkers and everything too.
That's weirding me out. I have to get all used to this stuff.
High tech, man.
This is high tech. Visibility's great. I'm gonna give it the beans, guys, but it's not safe yet to do so. Oh, there's a nice sound.
Hmm?
It does. Did he modify the exhaust?
No,
on
this
it?
is totally stock.
Ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice, as far as I know.
It's groany.
Has a nice note.
It's got that America sound to it.
Good quality of noise.
Yeah.
Yes, it does sound American. It doesn't scream.
No.
No.
It's very muscly.
Yeah. They want it to sound like.
How'd that go?
You know, that's what I think of when I think of all the old cars you used to drive with the lope.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Sound is great, and it does remind me more of American cars, because I know with the European cars, you guys are, from what I've been told, attempting to achieve a scream.
Yeah. High pitch. Speaking of Lamborghinis.
Lamborghini?
Oh, that's Steve.
Oh, hi, Steve. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. Okay.
Brakes
Okay.
are good.
Hey, brakes function as designed. Yes, you'll be happy with that. 458 in this car feel pretty similar. I would say, like, when I step on it with the 458, it scares me a little bit more. This is certainly plenty dangerous, okay? You'll love it. I think you'll love it. Okay, so, I haven't even asked the #1 question of this video.
Yes.
How much did this car cost?
About 75,000.
This cost 75?
Yeah. And it was brand new with a warranty.
Yeah, no, I like, that is, no matter what's going on, from my value system and perspective,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how cool your Ferrari is, it's not going to overcome that price differential. It can't. Now yeah. 75?
Type R.
Ooh, Type R, come get me. Hey. You'll have plenty of fun in that, guys. And you'll have enough left to buy a house. And the sound is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the performance bargain of the century.
It is. This is.
It really
Oh
is.
my God, it only costs, okay, so 5 years ago I would have been like $75,000, but that's not the world I'm living in anymore. This costs 75 grand?
Mhm. They start at 6.
This is so much fun. Oh my God, you're so spoiled.
And you know what's gonna be the best part? In 5 years, you'll be able to buy this for probably 35 or 40.
Corvette guys, as far as I'm concerned, for what I believe about in my soul about spending money on cars, they win. Okay, so in summation, Corvette C8. This is a lot of fun. This car is fun. I like the seat and the inside technology better than any of the supercars I've driven thus far. For whatever reason, the seat works for me better. So make note, tiny people. Oh my God, I can't believe I thought it was more than 100 grand because I don't know anything about the prices of cars.
Yeah.
I don't go looking for that knowledge because I don't care, except when it comes time for Dan to buy them. I can't believe it costs 75 grand new. Used Ferraris that are 10 years old are like double that. I'm like, ugh. No, I have a hard time justifying in terms of my value system how that is worth double that.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with that. But again, unresearched, disinterested perspective. If it were up to me, this would be in our garage clearly instead of that. But that's not the world I live in, and I love my husband. I think you guys will be very, very happy with it. I will say, I think if we're talking about like points of pride, I mean, Corvette really conceded to Lambo and Ferrari when they totally redesigned this car
Yeah.
to look like those cars and to perform like those cars.
They realize it's a better design.
They conceded that. That's been conceded. But price, execution, fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you very much, Brink of Speed, for coming over and letting us play with your car. It's been a joy and a pleasure. Any points you want me to make for the end, babe? Testarossa thing, blah, 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 anything?
Go buy parts on my website.
Dan has been spending a lot of time on his website. Apparently, you can now buy parts, various exhausts, so you can sound like Richards or Lopers or whoever's, and other things, lots of things, lots of parts and metal. So go there and look at that. I think you'll like it. I guess stay tuned. We're going to be doing lots more car stuff. It's going to be sweet.